How K-pop Demon Hunters unlocked Netflix's Grammy possibilities. K-pop Demon Hunters became Netflix's most viewed movie with more than 480 million views. Its soundtrack topped Billboard charts and fictional group Huntr/X earned 5 Grammy nominations. Netflix has positioned itself as a music industry powerhouse, with shows like Stranger Things and Bridgerton creating viral moments and boosting streaming numbers for featured artists. Music supervisors now act as talent scouts, nurturing emerging artists and shaping what audiences discover through strategic placement in streaming content. As it turns out, 80s pop star Kate Bush and fictional girl group Huntr/X from K-pop Demon Hunters have a lot in common. Over the last several years, Netflix has positioned itself as one of the few video streaming services focused on making an impact in the music industry. From the surprise revival of older songs like Bush's Running Up That Hill and Metallica's Master of Puppets in shows like Stranger Things, to streaming the most originally produced music documentaries, there's no doubt Netflix's audience is musically in tune. Last summer, Netflix hit another level with the overwhelming success of K-pop Demon Hunters. The animated movie, featuring fictional K-pop idols who fight the forces of evil, has become the most streamed Netflix movie with more than 480 million views since its release in June. But its success wasn't limited to the viewership. The soundtrack, full of punchy K-pop melodies and inescapable earworms, is the first to top the Billboard chart since 2022, when Disney's Encanto created a similar frenzy. Huntr/X is also up for 5 Grammys at the awards ceremony Sunday. The breakout single, Golden, which spent 8 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, is nominated for Song of the Year, the first time a Netflix production has been nominated in one of the Grammy's Big Four categories. Music and movies always have enjoyed a symbiotic relationship. Think of classic tunes like Over the Rainbow in The Wizard of Oz, and My Heart Will Go On in Titanic that became generational hits. Now, Netflix and other global streaming platforms have taken the synergy to another level, creating new opportunities for recording artists to showcase their music. All of a sudden, people are discovering music they didn't know before, said Ian Eisendrath, the K-pop Demon Hunters music supervisor. I think that people got hooked on the film, which hooked them on the soundtrack, which led to the discovery of other music. Eisendrath said the movie, produced by Culver City-based Sony Pictures Animation, was not expected to be a slam-dunk commercial success. It was a risk. Though geared toward children, the movie drew a vast audience of all ages. It hit all kinds of angles: the music, the story, the characters, the visuals. Netflix was very interested in a film that would have wide-ranging appeal to all the quadrants of movie watchers, Eisendrath said. In the streaming era, music supervisors like Eisendrath play an increasingly important role in the success of projects like K-pop Demon Hunters, said Robert Fink, the chair of music industry programs at UCLA's Herb Alpert School of Music. He said over the last 10 years, the role has become about more than just finding a song to match a scene. They nurture artists in the way that record labels used to do, Fink said. They have artists that nobody knows about, or can get some people to write songs for the project, which might then become a way that those artists and those songs become successful in the industry. The singing voices behind Huntr/X aren't those of the lead actors. They belong to rising musicians e.g. Audrey Nuna and Ray Almi. E.g. has written songs for major K-pop groups like Twice, LE SSERAFIM and Red Velvet, while Nuna and Almi have experience as solo artists. Though they weren't a group before the film, they have since performed together on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Saturday Night Live, and in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The soundtrack earned global appeal, with more than 2/3 of its streams originating from outside the US, according to data from entertainment industry analytics firm Luminate. Golden scored a record 20 weeks at #1 on the Billboard global charts. The popularity of the movie and its music helped boost music consumption on a global scale. K-Pop Demon Hunters already is faring well this award season. It won 2 Golden Globes and received 2 Oscar nominations for Best Animated Feature and Original Song. Justin Camps, the music supervisor on Bridgerton, noticed a similar trend when new seasons of the Regent Sierra romance series drop. The period piece is famous for playing quaint orchestral covers of contemporary pop artists such as Billie Eilish, Pitbull, and BTS. Its latest season is set to feature covers of Third Eye Blind, Coldplay, and Usher. According to Spotify, both the Vitamin String Quartet, the group behind the covers, and the original artist songs, like Eilish's Happier Than Ever and BTS' Dynamite, experienced spikes in listening after the show's release. Music and streaming has grown together. It's great for artists, because the moment that a song is featured in a project, it could be an incredible boost to their streaming numbers and get them discovered, Camp said. Perhaps one of the most memorable examples of this dynamic happened in 2022, when Stranger Things featured Bush's Running Up That Hill. Overnight, everything changed for both Bush and Netflix. Nora Felder, the show's music supervisor, called the moment the perfect storm. It exploded through the stratosphere. We didn't expect that. We were focused on looking for something that told the narrative. It felt like it had been bigger than ever before, Felder said. Running Up That Hill received roughly 22,000 daily streams on average before it was featured in the show, according to Luminate. Following its star turn, the song it peaked at 5.1 million streams in a single day, nearly 40 years after its release. It entered the Billboard Hot 100 for the first time and hit 1 billion streams in 2022. The track then spawned viral trends on TikTok and pulled the 80s star into contemporary pop culture. Throughout its 5-season rollout, Stranger Things continued to influence what viewers were listening to. Felder said the draw of its soundtrack is a mix of nostalgia for older viewers who might have grown up in the 80s, the era in which the show is set, and an introduction to a new sonic world for younger listeners. According to Luminate, 28% of Gen Z discovers music through series that are exclusive to streaming.